A half dozen San Antonio area school districts are in danger of having the state step in to run things.
The districts have to submit turnaround plans for campuses that are continuing to struggle.
Garrett Berger is following that story. He is at one of those campuses now, Brentwood Middle School. Garrett, so this isn't the state taking over yet, correct?
That's right. They are not stepping in to take over completely just yet. What this is schools that have gotten failing or otherwise unacceptable ratings from the state for 2 years in a row need to submit a plan for how they're going to turn things around. Now, once a campus hits 3 years in a row those failing or unacceptable grades, they've actually got to implement that plan. That's what's facing Brentwood Middle School over here. But while they're doing all this, the district could step in and take a more active role in their affairs.
Unlike a student with a bad report card, you can't ground a school or take away its phone. But these Brentwood parents were not happy to find out how poorly the state says their children's middle school was doing.
How does that make you feel as a parent?
Not very good.
Well, now we're going to be concerned a little.
Edgewood Independent School District is one of 4 Bexar County districts that have to develop and implement turnaround plans at least one of their campuses. The others are Northside, SAISD, and Judson. East Central and Harlandale ISDs have to develop plans for at least one campus too, but don't necessarily have to implement them yet.
That could look like any number of things, but it is highly dependent on the local context of the individual campus.
Multiple years of unacceptable state ratings also mean the possibility of the TEA appointing a conservator.
A conservator has the power to direct the action of the school board, the superintendent, or individual campus principals, with just a few exceptions.
But that's up to the Commissioner of Education and can only happen after ratings are finalized later this year. But districts generally aren't eager for it.
Now, a conservator is going to be a black mark, of course. If you have somebody come in, it's for a reason.
Edgewood's deputy superintendent says they already have some plans in place for improvement, and they're trying to keep parents in the loop.
This year we started this new. So after they drop off kids, the superintendent is meeting with groups of parents to explain to them what we're doing and how we're going about doing it, specifically for their campuses.
The state has told districts to submit new turnaround plans by November 14th.
Now, the goal here is really to avoid a full state takeover. That can happen after 5 years of failing or unacceptable grades in a row. Now, we're away from that right now, but if that happens, the state could put a board of managers over a district, or you could have to close that failing campus. But if they can turn things around, they can avoid that. Live in the Edgewood ISD, I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
All right, Garrett, thank you. Definitely something we will be continuing to keep an eye on.